Is going on, guys? Hagoromo is so fucking badass, and I honestly think if we got more of him throughout the series, he could be one of my favorite characters. I mean, he's just so devoted to humanity. Just the fact that he is building a bridge, as powerful as he is literally, as of right now, the strongest human on the planet, during his day. His mother's gone, Hamura's on the moon, he's the only one with chakra, and he chooses to share it with people. He could easily be a selfish asshole, destroy everything, but no, he is building a bridge just like a normal human, just like you and I would, besides him, toppling huge trees with like a punch or a kick. I don't even know how he did it, but he just like picked it up and just tossed it over. But it's just so admirable to see, characters with all of this power and just doing the right thing with it. And he's not even just doing the right thing, he's doing the right thing like humans do. I mean, I think he said something along the lines of, I refuse to use my powers, like I promise I wouldn't use them anymore. I want to know how the people feel. And that, for a god to come down to a human level, is amazing in itself. And then for that god to also just help out humanity throughout his whole life. I mean, this guy, they said the fight with Kaguya caused like fucking tidal waves, tsunamis, erupting volcanoes. This guy is powerful as fuck. It's also safe to say that he has almost every ninjutsu that there ever was, since everything on Earth comes from him, pretty much. So he can do anything he wants. But the fact that he's living out the rest of his life without using his powers too much and helping out humanity, spreading his chakra throughout people that's following him, preaching the ways of Ninshu, Hagoromo is awesome, man. He is fucking awesome. Like I said, just the fact he has all this power and is just living like a normal human and trying to make the world a better place. But I love how Gamamaru says in the future there'll be this blue-eyed youth that pretty much gets the tail beast together and saves everything. And of course, we were talking about Naruto, and I kind of fangasmed a little bit. I'm like, oh yeah, I know what's really going to happen with that. So this filler, or I'm not even going to call it filler anymore, this backstory is amazing. And we're going to get some Ashura and Indra next episode, which is what I really, really wanted, because we have gotten little of Hagoromo and Kaguya's backstory up until now, but we have literally got nothing of Ashura and Indra, besides the fact that we know that Indra, he is like badass, like he was born badass. Ashura wasn't, and it's like a Madara and Hashirama thing, and they fought, and then their spirits are inside of Naruto and Sasuke now. Their spirits were inside of Madara and Hashirama, etc., etc. We really didn't know much about who they are, like what they did on a day-to-day basis, like exactly what were their personalities, because the only thing we really got was they fought each other. One was blessed with natural power, one had to gain that power through hard work and determination. But just seeing them at the end of this episode running and playing together, and seeing Indra pick up his brother on that rock, I'm like, man, it's just so crazy to see how loving they are, when we know that eventually they will fall out and have this war between themselves for literally hundreds and thousands of years throughout different vessels also. So I'm really interested in seeing what made Indra turn against his brother and vice versa. Although I think we already got that answer. I think it was something like Hagoromo chose Ashura over Indra to be the successor or whatever, and Indra got jealous. But I want to see that change, because right now they seem like loving brothers. And based on what Hagoromo said, he said that Indra loved, like he's like the most loving kid in the fucking world, and that kind of explains how he got his eyes, because we know, based on Tobirama's explanation of the Uchiha's mindset, they love too much, and when that love is taken away, that's when they just go crazy. That's when they awaken the Mangekyo and all that stuff. So I can actually see that, because we know that Indra has one of the first Sharingans, aside from his father, of course. And since it was stated that he loved a lot in this episode, or I think it was the preview to the next episode, I can't remember, when that love gets taken away, that's probably when he's going to awaken his dojutsu, and that's where we're going to get the start of the rivalry that started all rivalries. I cannot wait to see what's going on next chapter. But the tale of Hagoromo and that thief, I forgot his name. It was awesome just seeing how the thief was like, hey, I don't give a fuck what you say. When this bridge is done, I'm going to destroy it. And just seeing him gradually evolve and starting to care for the hard work he's putting into the bridge, and then seeing all the people smiling and how he made people happy, made him change his ways, and how Hagoromo had followers. He looked kind of like Jesus, you know, walking with the staff and having all those followers behind him and stuff and whatnot. It was just a really cool thing to see, and just seeing how Hagoromo changed so many people's mindsets. I really want to see exactly where humanity took a turn for the worse, like when Ninshu started becoming ninjutsu and being used for, you know, weapons and war and stuff. Because as of right now, it seems that Hagoromo pretty much has achieved his goal. Like, everyone that's following him is about that peace life and whatnot. But maybe when they all went their separate ways around the end of the chapter, maybe they go back to their hometown to find someone killed their wife or child or something, then they get upset and it blows some shit. I don't know. But I think the confrontation and where Ninshu turns into ninjutsu is going to happen next episode with the falling out of Indra and Ashura. I can't wait for this. And I really love this backstory, man. Hagoromo is such an awesome character. But tell me what you guys thought about this episode. I have to go. I have to get ready for work. This has been JB Uchiha. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.